welcome everybody. Thank you so much again for joining us on another episode of the Big League podcast, where we discuss some key games from this week's Premier League fixtures. Now, as always, I'm your host Lamoy, alongside X, Sean, and John. This week's episode is going to be a very special episode. This is episode number 10.
10.
And for this week's episode, we have a guest from each game that we're going to be discussing that's going to be calling in tonight. But before we get into the content, please remember to smash that like button, share, and subscribe. Also, make sure that your notification bell is turned on for every single time we post new content like this. All right. So, without further ado, we're going to jump into it. The first game that we're going to be discussing tonight is the Arsenal versus Leeds game. In that game, Arsenal actually came out on top 4-2 winners. I think we're ready for our first calling guest, which is actually a Arsenal fan in this case, right?
Mm-hmm. Hopefully the call will drop like with Arsenal.
So we're going to be discussing...
Yeah.
Hello?
Diddy.
Diddy?
Yeah, man.
You can hear me fine? All right, perfect. Welcome to the Big League podcast. I understand that you're an Arsenal fan. Can you hear me just fine?
Yeah, man. Straight down.
Perfect. So, I just want to get your take on your team's performance. You were 4-2 winners against League. How would you grade your performance for this game and just overall for the season so far?
Well, we're just going to take it one game at a time. Obviously, the team in a shambles. Arteta try work something out and bring everything together. So, no high hopes. If you have high hopes, you're going to get blood pressure. You're inconsistent. So, let's just try to get the game at a time. I mean, Aubameyang scored a hat-trick, so probably that can fire him back up. And we just take it from there.
So, you feel Arteta is a better option than Unai going forward? You feel Arteta moving forward is going to be a better option than Unai Emery?
Still have a fully faith in Arteta, but it's all down to the owner. With the pandemic and nobody knows how to spend, so I guess we just stuck with him and can get behind him and hope for the best.
Yeah. But from the outside looking in, it don't really look like Arsenal have the players then. As you may say, look like him have a philosophy where he want, but him just not have the players then to implement it. So where you say as an Arsenal fan, on the field you don't have the players then for content or on need some better quality players.
Definitely need a better quality player. Definitely. I have more faith in the young ones than like Saka and Smith-Rowe, and Keita and the younger guys like Martinelli. It's like it's a day we can get rid of Ozil and few more. We have some more to go.
Okay.
Right, one question I want to ask.
Yeah, right.
One question. You think Arteta is the manager going forward? You think him there to stay?
That one kind of hard, but we can see him try though. If them give the proper resources, he probably can, be there for a while like Wenger. But, football is now. Everybody wants to be now. Everything is now.
Exactly.
So, it might get a Lampard.
Yeah.
You might get a Lampard.
So, yeah, it might get a Lampard.
So ultimately, like, what is the end product? Like, you see Arteta, you feel you never win, like the Premier League with him ultimately, or it's just like a stopgap to like him just settle it for a season or two, and then ultimately we get a better quality manager. So you feel you can win with Arteta long term?
It would have to be a long term. It's them give the right resources and time. But right now, definitely can. We are like 10 club. We never see this yet.
But remember, we still have further to go because we have a couple teams who have game in hand. So
Right,
we
but
might,
number 12.
we might be at 12.
When next 5 games, we're probably going to get a pint from those games.
See?
You know, because we have City, we have West Ham, we have Leicester. You know, so everybody we have playing next above us.
And everybody have something to play for.
And they're playing well, so we might go low.
But Arsenal not play 3 bad still, to be honest. Them not, it's just the results and some bad and some kind of bad luck from phone part to the red card them and all them something there.
That's the thing with football, you know, pints to it, you know. Sometimes you need some dirty wins, you know.
Yeah.
Sometimes you need some grimy win.
Yeah, cause we have a City this weekend. Suppose and on always play fairly good against City.
Yeah, we play for the
And on beat them in the FA Cup final, was it FA Cup final? No.
Yeah.
And them thing there. So I like say we can't beat them. We can beat pound no deal. We can wait up on Emirates.
Yeah, Emirates.
Yeah, so
But remember now, City pick up a farm.
yeah.
City pick up farm right now, and the way we see them deal with Everton, it don't look like they're not going to slow down.
Them not slow down still.
But you know how football is.
Yeah.
It's on the day.
Yeah. And see my boy is
Arteta kind of know City style and, you know, so
yeah.
they always find a way to either get a win or a draw from them. So
the best thing could have happened to Uno is that Aubameyang scored a hat-trick.
That was never saw
the confidence.
Yeah.
and the confidence.
All enough for the now. But all enough for do. All enough for do. We know a good phone now.
The only thing David Luiz.
We don't even get David Luiz in the jersey. Don't even tune a jersey game. Because you know a disaster that.
Well, it looks like you have something in a team contract where you have to pay. You know, because but to be honest, in a couple of games before we get the red card, which is mistake, it shouldn't be a red card.
Yeah.
You know, because the Champions League game the other day, with Barcelona and PSG, the same exact thing happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that did get a yellow card.
Incidental contact. Yeah.
Yeah, but the level of Champions League referee is different from Premier League referee. Premier League referee, they are trash.
But them are VAR, so them could have go to VAR.
Yeah, but them do it in a Premier League VAR and them still give David Luiz a red card.
Yeah, but the man look for the video, and you still make wrong decision.
Yeah.
You know, but David Luiz never is. He's inconsistent, and them senior player, all of them put too much trust in them, and them are not feeling.
Yeah. Yeah. And
With the young players, if they lose with the young players, them play without fear.
yeah. And before I wrap it up, Dean, that you the one named Smith Rowe, he have something.
Special you.
Yeah, but like when play. Smith Rowe. Yeah, but like when play.
Imam Martinelli.
Smith Rowe, Martinelli, Saka. Special you. If they not get them group together, they might lose them players.
Yeah.
Hey, Diddy, it was thank you so much for joining us on the Big League podcast and giving us your take on your team. It was definitely a pleasure having you. Until next time, appreciate you calling in.
Yeah, I'm checking for this regular.
Say our word.
Yeah. Alright, brother. Alright.
Who's that?
Zico.
Zico. Man, welcome back to another episode of the Big League podcast. How you been, man?
Reporting from top of the league. You real like we use nothing.
All right, so man, so you're the second caller so far for the episode, and we're by the way, guys, we're gonna be discussing the Man City versus Tottenham game. In this game, Man City actually came out 3-0 winners over Tottenham. Dominant performance. Right now, Man City is on form, to say the least. I think I saw some stat where it says that over the 17-game unbeaten streak, you guys has outscored your opponent 46-6 or something like that. So not only is the team clicking on all cylinders, your defense is actually playing pretty good.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing, you know. Because last year, what went wrong was we could hold a lead, but now we definitely can't hold a lead.
Mm-hmm.
So, if thanks to that, you know, Ruben Diaz comes start out of the defense and make everybody a play on top of the game.
But who would I think say John Stones would have overtake Laporte? Because Laporte was the rock.
Injury, man.
But if him come back now and I still Diaz and Stones.
Laporte play what they are.
Yeah, but I rotate that. I rotate that as Stones and Diaz are the main partnership right there now.
Sean, right now, honestly, me didn't willing to sell John Stones, the brownstone I have of you. That's all me did hear, the man. And they say, oh, this man enough come. But me don't know what kind of team drink wow, but it'll work. It'll work. Some solid defending. Because what play Tottenham now? Once you play against Tottenham, just don't make them score first.
Yeah. Because now them have something to defend.
Yes, typical other side. Once you make them score first, they might pick you off on the counter. And they are praying to God the night before. Not even have sex the night before. I never want tired. Come here, clap.
You never want tired?
You want that?
So you still watch the game from one side, you don't move the whole entire game?
Please lock up. No disturbance. No phone call. Anybody at dead. Everybody know that. I'm gonna talk. One side is master bite up on the side there. To hell with it. I'm gonna move. And as Somerset, intense kickball and yo, that's really know.
But yo, actually, it have bothered me how City are running with the league because City side not even full 100. We don't have no striker right here now. Aguero now play. A straight coach you not using to win the league right now. No?
Yeah, of course.
The straight coaching, you know. Him not ready. Him not ready.
In trick way.
You know who Jesus remind me of? Him and Richarlison are like one in the same. Two of them kind of play the same and them is not a finisher. Like they would score, but they need like 100 chance to score.
Yeah, they need too much to score one.
Yeah.
But otherwise from that, I don't know, Radley, look at him, can get him, he might pick up over monitor the midfield because he can't run me down now. He can't run the film now.
Yeah, but you know, I don't feel game that it was like a Busquets. If you just did a screen and make the simple pass then.
They exposed him last year now. Because him alone that player on him, but no like tell the person who play beside him, not who left him alone. You see me? But the court, I don't know, sometimes Pep mad, but
Yo, Pep is still the best. Like when it comes to pure footballing genius, he must still the best coach. He must still because the man can have 4 or 5 midfielder and just the interchange and the fluidity between the team.
Exactly.
A coaching that.
And look how him have. Look when him have Bernardo Silva a play.
The man is a float.
and the thing is too now,
Yo, no mention all of this. No mention all of this. What about coach? What about coach?
You look like too much people are telling what to do. I didn't know what to do.
It's a FIFA all they play.
No,
FIFA.
enough people not telling what to do. At that time, problem.
Now, man, you look like too much. Like, you know, let's make a clear.
Yo, the man
Exactly.
sit down and I watch the game bypassing.
Yo, you know who the on the sideline when man you are playing? Carrick. You don't listen to Carrick? Carrick can tell you nothing? Carrick.
But on BigLeague podcast, one never called me last week when the demolish a side way. Get a 1 year hype. And then you should have called me still enough.
Who got one here?
Liverpool. My bar, my facet. No one answer. No one.
Last time I called him hype up himself, but I'm going to tell him what
Hey. Wait now. Me then go say nothing, you know, come and go give you that segment that as a fear segment. Me then go say nothing, you know. But as me said, the same thing what happened to the last year with the defenders injured and all these stuff happened to us. So me I go humble myself. As I said, humble myself. And it's not 1 year, it's 3 years.
I want you
Remember
to
1 year. 1 year in the win.
What?
It don't matter if you
No. When you talk about league or you talk about the run what we have? Which one?
to run.
3 years.
But the run.
3 years. First year, Champions League final. Remember that. Champions League final. The second year, what? We lose the Champions League final, go back and win it.
Okay.
Remember that.
Okay.
The same year, we lose the league by 1 point, come back and win it. Remember that. 3 years. 3. May I humble my years, but may I make sure may I humble Uno too. So you can remember. 3 years.
So 1 title in 30 years.
It don't matter. We still win 1. Remember that.
That
It
is
don't
a hell
matter.
of a
1
average.
title in 30 years, we still win 1.
Leicester have won
As
2.
me say, may I give City them time until City can win a Champions League. City can't talk to me. Win the Champions League this season.
Now what?
You're 30. You're so 30.
Rich Moras, which you got 30.
Yes, man. That's easy now.
Which you got 30.
Hey, me tell him that all the time. Them
Oh, they know.
lamb
Yes.
them now win the
Oh,
league.
they-
Hate them then now.
From 2013 and last time we win the league.
I hate that.
Yes.
Yes.
We're not
8
reach
years.
30.
Alright.
We're not reaching 30.
Okay. We're gonna be like Arsenal.
Not reach 30.
Arsenal now.
Arsenal about 30.
Arsenal have the
more than that too.
Yeah.
Arsenal have the money in the pedigree for
Yeah. Manchester United too big for now win the league for 30.
Crazy.
Enough too. Not even say too big.
much money.
Because Liverpool big. But I say the financial power where Manchester United it can't reach 30 years. It can't reach 30 years. That's impossible.
What City need to do now is win the Champions League and then them have some standings.
And rumors are spread say, 44-year-old Messi will come on my club. You don't know where
Messi.
my club for now.
I mean, you take Messi right now.
No, me that take his
I mean, shoot him out. Zico, how we are done.
Yeah.
Shoot him out.
You finish, man. You finish.
But every week I'm watching a podcast and sometimes I want Oscar. I say, yo, what's call me?
No,
So the right time,
so we are making the talk and making the talk.
We can make it be a weekly special where if you want to talk a week, we not talk about City like when you talk about City.
Yeah.
So if you want every week, we can call it and discuss your section.
Yeah.
We can arrange that.
Alright, I'm tell you what we call back. Manchester Derby.
Special
Special episode that.
The Manchester Derby.
I fight defender I want to play with in a car. If I'm a big against my side,
Yeah.
If I'm a big against my side, and Rashford, afraid I am.
Yo, and Rashford never seen a Dan James. You know, I'm not now worry about, trust me.
Not that James now, boy.
Hey Zico, yo, we got a few more callers to get through, man. Thanks again for hopping on. We appreciate you.
Enough respect, man. Enough respect.
Alright.
See, I work
Yeah.
until next time.
Congratulations on winning the league.
Don't do that.
Go on the league, boy. What can you want it?
No, trust me. Clap gate already. The man said last week. Same
Yeah,
surrender
I
league.
won last week, so let's take it and go on.
And somebody is a coach with that 6, I tell you that, you know, a 6 them there, you know. I tell you that, you know.
But I want to say them they are 6 and them probably have the best chance to come second right now.
No,
Remember me tell you that.
We that second, you know, so we not in it, you know. We just that second, you know. So the man who win the league last year, gate. So take it. You better. Alright, man. Yeah.
Blessed.
Alright, cool. Alright, Bo, welcome to another episode of the Big League Podcast. Thank you so much for joining us again on another episode. So in this game, we're gonna discuss the Chelsea versus Newcastle. On this game, you guys were 2-0 winners over Newcastle in this game. How would you rate your team's performance since the change for the new coach?
I'm gonna tell you, first thing, change is good sometimes, you know. If Lampard get a same way, when I last young way, we had about 14 now. So the change work out to me, we can at least see the difference in the side. We can watch the match and we can understand how Chelsea are playing now. One time we was confused, don't know what happened on the field. But now we can actually just turn on the TV
I know what happened.
the game plan.
Yeah.
You get me? So big difference there for me. Big difference. You get me? So much improvement.
But I like how they push out the legend still do, you know.
Oh.
No man, the still legend in the but the legend not coach, my legend on the pitch. Because let's get this up. You get me? Yeah man, I can't still remember and I really at the box, you know, but I just that's the same thing there. You know, the job is just too big females are a young coach, you get me?
Yeah.
Even if they are derby, you know say with the expect you get a different thing like that so. Enough money you get to spend, enough money you get a big side, big name player with whole heap of talent, a different type of tactics. The job is just too big for him, you get me?
Yeah. Too soon.
And that's my opinion still, you know.
But I don't opinion, a fact. Because you see it no work out, I don't know opinion now. It's a fact now. Yeah, it's a fact.
I can see.
I'm tell you something. It's the story Chelsea and Liverpool right now. You see this 3 midfield thing, and I say I play with 5 midfield. You have to try find a way out to go around the thing there. Because the side them not come out, come sit down and watch you a ball in the Migrant Park again. You know. A coach a counteract that, you know. Because if you have 3 midfield on your side, I'm saying I come with 4 or 5, you know.
To take position.
Yeah, and that very Chelsea, you know. Chelsea have some players at the midfield where them don't feel comfortable at the 3 midfield. You get me? And Lampard now realize that.
But
And now he must start the wrong man.
And then the trio not having a midfield, not have no legs.
If average not attack, average not run up and down. And in the 3, so you know, so you lose 1 foot this side.
Yeah.
You get me? So that's a very Chelsea, you know, brother. So now the coach come with this 5 in the midfield. You know, we control the game there. And we might not create much chance in Lampard still. But the side there, we keep the ball, move the ball, you get me? No, the side just look good to me.
And that's the more, and that matter, I will tell you. You see the man come.
You can't compare Oliver Lampard, you know.
Stop mentioning, why do you keep calling Ole name?
You cannot compare.
Listen me, Ole is not better than Lampard. What Ole do?
How?
Listen, it's the same thing where you just come say all ago. Where you say, we take up and when you turn the TV, you know what your team are going to do. And when Lampard there, you never know. I see him feel Ole.
yeah,
What game plan?
The game plan.
What game plan?
The game plan.
Counter-attacking is no game plan.
What was Man U game? Alright.
Every game on the play, he come out in a different game plan.
Yeah.
With different team, different opposition in play, different.
So you see,
But that not for work,
Man
man.
U, a fee That is freestyling coaching. That is FIFA. I don't think you play FIFA.
Okay, bull. Let me answer this. Let me use this analogy. You see,
And play ball. Yeah. No.
Because we don't have the type of players to play Barcelona football. Alright, okay, what is? So what have you ever seen Barcelona change them tactics for when they're playing nobody? That's what I'm show you. If you was a big club like Manchester United, you're supposed to have your own identity. You don't change for nobody.
because you have top players too.
No.
Liverpool
You
not change.
can't run it up, but no, we do change sometimes. Sometimes we do
Where?
change.
Yo,
Sometimes we
Liverpool
do
have them
change.
set
Oh,
11.
Liverpool
Yeah.
change.
You're talking about set 11. You have to remember, when you play against some teams like City, so you play against City, you have to come out and play counter football because City going to dominate the game.
Yo,
City is going to dominate the game.
Yo,
So
man,
only
I
realize that
understand that.
you don't have the
you
players.
understand
You
that.
don't have the
But
players
that-
to do what you want.
But we do the
So
same
you go
thing
play
against City.
counter
We do the
football.
same thing against West Brom. We do-
Yeah, and that when I reach Chelsea. And that when I reach Chelsea will come out there.
You know why Barcelona could beat Chelsea when Chelsea was them time then? Because Chelsea be more aggressive.
Yeah.
And Chelsea will attack them hard and don't like that. You get what I'm saying? So every coach will come with a different plan, a different side.
All in a plan.
Yo.
That's how they defend another plan.
Boy, I understand what you say, but you can't change tactics every week. You understand for the big game, then like you make tactical
Yes.
adjustment, but every week,
Your phone will break up, I'm not here,
me I say you cannot change your tactics every week. Me understand in the big game, then, but not every week. But I hear this.
I hear this. Even at home, the man play two central defensive midfielders. They don't need two central defensive midfielders at home.
To lesser opposition.
Work against lesser teams. Why? I mean, in blind, then if me can see it in blind, that's why the team look like that because yes,
But we still a concede. We
exactly.
still a concede. So if we have basically a back six,
And then what have
so how you have lesser team with worse players that have
Exactly.
better defensive record than we?
explain that?
How is that?
Explain that.
Because Burnley defend better than we, and Burnley defend better.
Burnley's style is different, so you can't.
Mind you, but
Burnley's style.
them get coach.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
them get
Yeah,
coach to
yeah,
defend.
coach them to
Them
defend.
get coach to
Only
defend.
don't coach to
It's
defend.
only the coach
Bull,
to nothing.
bull,
Play counter
bull.
football.
You know. Do you know who give Manchester United instructions when game are played? Carrick. Y'all listen to Carrick? Y'all listen to Carrick? The only reason why Carrick there on the sideline because a court side ticketing game.
Yeah.
I want them lock more. I want them lock one off thing that run the way Chelsea have. They have.
Okay, but remember say within 3 months in the following season, Di Matteo gets sacked, you know. Okay, so say that in the history too. So don't say him win. School? No, but
No.
only a coach for 10 years, he's just not good enough.
Bull. Then if playing Bull. No, Bull. 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 Listen to me. The team is not playing expansive football. That's how we want the team to play. Yo, I want Udana first. I want to say, what has happened for their second right now? No?
Yeah.
We don't know how reach it, what happened for each other. Oh, and that's what happened. What weekend? What weekend will happen? What weekend? What? No, you just say that now because you that foot. No, you just say that now. Oh, you had 6.
But the league position doesn't really matter because between 6 and 2nd is like what, 4 points?
4 points.
4 points. I said the league position doesn't really matter because between 6 and 2nd is like 4 points. So them still in it. Remember, even though Liverpool is 6 right now, them have a stronger position to finish above it.
Make sure we have one coming up.
Yeah.
No, me talk. I've been a Manchester United fan.
Hey, when I play good enough, beating Tottenham is not playing good enough. Remember, say you don't play the body yet, you know. Just remember that. Beating Tottenham. No.
Them play Tottenham.
Wait, yeah, them beat Tottenham. Though, Uno play the game them while Lampard when they win a win. Wait, Uno play the game them while Lampard they win a win, which is the lower opponents them. And that Uno win. Uno no play nobody yet. Remember that Tottenham. And Arsenal. We don't play Arsenal yet.
No, yeah, Arsenal are a mid-table team.
Yeah.
Bull.
Yeah, that's true.
True.
So one time we used to beat them little side there. Only we don't say we don't play the body. When we beat them side, they don't talk about after we don't play the body. But after no, somebody. The blouse and skirt, you know. To the hat now. Yeah, alright. Alright, Skilly.
Hey, Bull. Marcus Alonso can't defend.
The problem is him can't play as a left back, he can only play as a wing back.
Who?
I'm not strange.
Who? Yeah, but Arnold is 10 times better than Marcus Alonso, so don't compare that. Yeah. Okay.
Hey Arnold.
Okay. Alright.
Hey Arnold.
Yeah. Alexander Arnold is better than.
Yeah. Of course. We've been said that. We've been said that. And then remember when Liverpool left on them run and 70% possession.
Yo, bull. Next week, here, I'm talking about next week.
Him not like the Trent Alexander slander.
No. We have other people to call. That's the reason why.
We
No, man, we have to wrap it up. Man. I know you are editing. I'm here editing.
Put on the camera.
Bull. Yo. Yeah, man, there, man. No, I've been telling them that, but I'm saying one rap.
This is not the segment.
This is not a sensitive topic for him. Anderson and Trent don't talk about them.
Anyway, I can do that. Wrap it up.
This is not the segment. Anyways, Bull, you can hear me? All right, perfect. Welcome to the Big League Podcast. I'm Rick. Welcome to the Big League Podcast, Rick. Good to have you on board. I understand that you're a Manchester United fan as well. So perfect timing. We're going to talk about Manchester United's woe, because we've been on a woe in the last we've just been dropping points from left to right. This week's game, we played West Brom, and it was a tie game again. We dropped more points. What's your take on our team performance right now?
Only this is switch it up. You can't do the same person and personally. The defense we are living with, we should have changed up a long time. But not by even injured. Our currency, we should have put them in because our Magoy, all of us, like can drop us, but put somebody else there. And we think he might play Bruno too much, and further family I play too much. Switch it up, man. You can't do the same thing over and over. And Rashford need to do more. Like, understand, say, Rashford are the key, and him and Bruno is part of it.
Yo, if I rush. Yo. Yo, if I rush for the key is a revolving door that because that now open our ass. I don't know which key him is. Because the man, when it comes to footballing, him is a reactionary player. Him never have no time to think on the ball. None at all. Because every time him think, him just start to be a fuckery.
Yeah, because we think he might overthinking too much, like, alright, boom. And then it makes him to, Marshall, Bishop, talk about it, clearly show this again. But even I side, he more counter-reactive. Marshall is more, whatever you say, no, he want the ball to come deep. Come on, he jump off, link up and play, assist, you know, something like that.
That's Cavani's game.
So, the only thing we feel man change for the side, like, not really say change, but just the way he was a person. Like, change the formation. Everybody knows who we go in we change to, but sometimes surprise and like,
Yeah.
the back three sometimes I'm overplaying it. Sometimes we kind of like to play the counter and we kind of sit up too much and want the pressure. So, if they be more, take the ball, take the game to them, waste time for them and then just pressure them and kill them. Kind of like what City do. So, I don't mind it.
But you see, the thing is, we don't have the defense good enough for soak up pressure. That's the thing. We are trying to play a counter-attacking football, but yet still, every time the team attack, them a score upon it. So they're not counter-attack. We can't have a counter-attack. When we like to put the ball out of the
Maguire fault. I blame Maguire. I think Maguire was the second coming.
Yo. So?
Say it again.
Only doesn't really have much tactics.
Him not have none.
You've been doing that long time.
Not much. Him not have none. No tactics, none at all.
You've been doing that long time.
Zero tactics.
Sometimes we want to see do something that change up like how I see like how City play, you know, from when City and play us right then and then still a big team.
See, yeah.
Would have suffered.
Somebody said if we could do a Liverpool with the two midfielder in a centre back, I say probably we could have put Matic and McTominay.
Relegation. Anyhow, we didn't have to put 2 our midfielder run a centre half. You're right now at Division 3 with it. Remember me tell you that.
But you say Matika who?
Max Sauce.
Oh, Max
So
Sauce.
McTominay can't play back there.
Max Sauce can play back the door.
Listen, Big Sauce is not talented enough, but he get some good.
Yeah, man, he do get some goal.
Deserve to start.
Yes, that me I try to tell them. Some of the stuff them want him do, him deserve to start.
Yo, him deserve to start under this coach because this coach want him to do that dirty work.
Yo.
If you have a coach over...
Is Enyo, wait there, Rick?
Yeah,
Is Enyo man who decides, say, yo, alright, we're gonna switch something. Come over Manchester United, or like over City. You think Pep would have start McTominay and Fred in the midfield? That must be crazy.
He wouldn't start Fred.
None of them would
No,
start.
he wouldn't start Fred.
McTominay don't start for none of the top 10 teams. You know, if you look on the standing right now, and we can name the 10 clubs in the top, McTominay don't start for none of them, not even West Ham. He can't start over Declan Rice. Man, you, why is this guy starting?
no, like, so check, Bowen up, baller. Me not see nobody will do a Bowen.
Yeah, Bowen a baller. Yeah, Bowen is a baller. But I mean, I don't know why. But me like the way how McTominay play.
He might play with passion because he's an academy player.
Don't get me wrong, you know, him having purpose, you know.
Alright, you see, we don't say, you know,
And
yeah.
No Max Sauce. McTominay.
Okay,
Ball alone get nickname. McTominay. Matter of fact, Scott. Scott.
energy and you want somebody who can do their job there. But when it comes to this is my thinking, I say Pep, the wrong decision, he should have said he should have come on Man U.
The best thing I think, though, man.
He's not going to do a Champions League with City. He should have come on Man U. He got the biggest mistake.
But him have a chance of winning the Champions League because City, if you look on it, if you look on the results of it, Bayern Munich, Barcelona on decline, Real Madrid out, Juventus look like they're going to be the same. Juventus, yeah, Real in the top 16. Real drop out.
Yes, you don't
Yeah.
know that.
So I just Bayern Munich, they
Inter
really
drop out.
has Real drop out too.
Check it.
I just Bayern Munich as the top four out, so really did it.
Real up here next week.
I'm buying
Of
a
course,
player right
Real
now.
up here.
Yeah.
Real
Of course.
Inter get
Real
dropped.
did on the verge
Verge
of
of getting
okay.
dropped. Okay.
Inter drop out.
Man City, him can. When I was saying him can.
Him can because Man City would spend too.
Yeah. If you look at Man U, him couldn't.
City don't have the big, like me I say, who's a City fan? You know, City fan, we support City fan a long time.
No. Be honest.
The whole like City fan them start come.
Mentality to win the champion. That's the only thing they lack. You see, Pep with the probably what Aston Villa are one of the all-time great cup that we feel in Champions League in a long time. But City, I don't know what we're at.
You know what wrong with City fan? Them too hype. And them not win a Champions League yet.
New money.
Yeah, that's the reason.
He put respect. When they play Leon respect and he still lose, like, what go wrong?
And still lose.
Sterling. I never Pep fault lad. If Raheem Sterling could have find the goal.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, like, what about the money? That we don't want to talk about the ups too much, you know.
Yeah.
Alright, looking at the only two coaches we really could have get over that on the top and a Nagelsmann and coach Erdogan as PSG. So but I like who we're going to Nagelsmann. That only time up in shoes.
The Leipzig manager. Him can coach, man.
Hey,
Him can coach.
him not ready for Premier League yet.
Him can Nagelsmann can
Yo.
coach.
Why loves the people in the Premier League?
Nagelsmann
When not
not
ready?
ready for Premier League yet.
Why would ready?
Wait until them start find out. What name?
Tuchel.
Chelsea.
Yeah.
Wait until them start fighting.
Man,
Wait.
We're gonna say the same thing about club.
I can't say
Yeah,
about
but-
Every
Club is
manager.
a different
Every
type
manager
of-
have
Club
got
is
to
a
that
different
spell.
type.
Once he's a good coach, no matter where you go.
Anyway, exactly. Plus them have good players. So if you have a good coach,
You see, Rick, is it the Maguire and Lindelof partnership that never work?
No.
I two soft soap that. You can't have two soft soap beside one. Yo, me hate Lindelof. You know.
But you want to know, so me hate Maguire more than Lindelof?
No, me hate Maguire too.
Me hate Maguire because me think Lindelof is better
Me think
playing
Lindelof is
football than Maguire.
Maguire,
And
yeah.
actually, Lindelof is better on the ball than Maguire.
Maguire just look clumsy.
Maguire can play. Look on him today, very much. He can play, but sometimes he
Yo, every time Maguire the ball, it look like him a lab.
You see Maguire even notice him come on. I watch the game today now. I've been noticing from what day now. A bear run past the midfield with the ball now. If you notice it. Yeah. In that edge of the 18-yard box, and you know who the in a few position, the midfielder them.
And then him don't have the pace to recover.
Recovery players where?
Me and him my defender for carry
Yes,
the ball.
pass when you know
midfield is for.
pass the ball to your midfielders and make them distribute the ball. Don't dribble past the midfielder them.
Yeah, we keep on telling you say the new style
And-
of football
and-
nowadays.
As what as this probably I go sound because not too like a player either. And today when I see him, I mean I say yo, some of them matches there will play, especially against the Liverpool, the Arsenal, the Man City. Why him never? At those are the games, him should either bring him on or something.
Who, James?
Daniel James. With him pace. As much as we don't like him,
Creativity.
but that's what I'm saying. As much as we don't like him, but in a certain games, I feel like him should even bring him on to bring do something different.
Yeah.
Do something different. But I can bring something
But
different.
most of the game then, him left the game then with 2 changes for the bench him could have made.
Exactly.
Like once he make the Greenwood for
and
Martial
then change
change,
the obvious.
once he make that, him don't know what else to make.
Okay, guys. How do you think about it? Just watch every match. You just sit down and it a crash. And when we are lose now, you see good gonna go like, why this man always gonna say he can't calm in the butt? Like Angela said, but this man doesn't seem like he's really interested.
Yeah.
Him a watch the game on the iPad.
But watch.
I carry a quarter team. I carry a quarter team.
Who just play ball out school? No man, sometimes you have to be able to say discipline and you have to know say
Yo.
outside like
Every other else coach in
Every-
the Premier League
yeah,
on
the sideline,
Me not
exactly.
see no other else coach that
Sit
in the
on the
Premier League
stands.
sitting on the stands and watch the game on TV like
Me never see Pep, but never see Klopp, but never see none of them coaches sit on the bench. Get them out after the game start, them start on the sideline. I get instruction.
same way.
Yeah.
Same way. That's
I'm gonna say yo, that is coaching. Because you're on the sideline and you're gonna tell the man them what to do.
Yeah, because whatever you practice all week in a training, at
Exactly.
that you expect them to execute.
In the especially at Old Trafford, that's why Old Trafford was points at Old Trafford.
To
Because
relax.
it's incompatible that
Yeah.
Sir Alex see it and pop it up. Him sit down, cock him 10, and I watch the fucking game for the iPad.
When the pitch is right in front
Or
of
if
you.
you watch the game for the iPad and the big pitch there in front of you.
You're sick.
Like you must say, yo, yeah, you know, long more only Sir Alex Ferguson seat from there play no more Alex Ferguson seat, you know. Him sit down in a be a fart up man chair. Yo, Ole is a FIFA coach. Yeah. It's like when you can play FIFA and you can play somebody online.
You just try
I
something.
just try that's what Ole gonna Solskjaer do every single game. Freestyle.
Say we play football manager.
So if you collect money, right, which other club do you think would hire?
No,
China.
No, man.
Nobody.
China.
You can't go what?
You forgot
No, that.
you forgot to him didn't there Premier League with Cardiff.
Yeah.
A film level that is film level of coaching. Go Scotland go coach Celtic and Rangers.
And that's why him set up the team. So but him set up the team.
Hold on, wait. You can't drop Scotland like that, you know. Gerrard and Scotland are win Scotland.
Tell him, come coach Liverpool, let's go on.
I'm so
I never saw her gone.
Hey.
At 30 more years, you don't
wait.
get.
If Gerrard decided to come at Liverpool,
30 more years.
when club decide to move on,
30 more
Liverpool
years.
is not going to do.
30 more years.
Gerrard is
You
a
can't
different
wait.
type
You
of
can't
coach
wait.
than Lampard. Remember that.
At 30 more years now.
Different type of coach than Lampard.
I'm gonna cut off Gerard's neck.
Different type of coach.
Yo, Scottish League no mean nothing.
Rick. A two team alone win Scottish League, Rangers and Celtic.
And right now look like a Celtic in the pan nothing right now.
Well, I know what Scotland League, you know, so I know him over there, you know.
Hey, Rick.
Right now, about a team in the Scottish League to team.
Rick, it was a pleasure having you on the Big League podcast. This episode was a special guest episode. Thank you for joining us and giving us your take. And until next time, I appreciate the call.
Yo, nah.
Bless it.
Rick. Mr. Dialogue with Manchester United fan.
It's not gonna happen.
City got on the league.
This
As much as how me hate them,
City guy with the league.
but I prefer them than the peasant them over Merseyside. It done.
Yeah, they already used to City winning already. So
Manchester United not have the caliber of players right now and the style of playing for Clara. Don't think that unless something happen to City, them get diarrhea. Everybody bellies are hurt them and them just
or
lose.
hopefully City start focus for the Champions League and take the
There's
playoff.
no way City are gonna lose the league.
10 points.
No way.
They say it's like over to the fat ladies thing.
Fat lady sing long time.
Yeah.
No long shall sing.
It's an opera going right now.
From Van Dijk injury she start sing.
Hey, me when kind of see City when I come back from the wheel or then when I win games by just scoring one goal.
Clean sheet.
Look, let's watch. You see, the man them score one goal and then don't do nothing else. I win the game 1-0. How you win game 1-0 and nobody not talk about it, you know.
Yes,
nobody not talking
sneak
about
up,
it. And the man
sneak up,
will sneak up till them start
And one
scoring
of us
bag of goal.
We are drop points.
And I see thing Chelsea are do right, you know. Chelsea no flamboyant, but they might win. So,
Rough now.
but yeah.
Alright, Rick.
Alright.
Respect.
Yeah.
So that was a jam-packed episode, a special edition for the 10th episode of the Big League Podcast. Again, thank you so much for joining us again. I am your host, Lamoy, alongside John. Again, please make sure that you're smashing that like button, share, subscribe. And also, we are on
Spotify and Google Podcasts. Like up the thing. If you don't want to watch the video, just go to the audio version and we can just ride it on the car. When they at work, put it in the ear pod or whatever you put it on the ears to listen to music and just listen to the podcast. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
All right. Again, thank you so much for joining us for the next episode of the Big League Podcast. See you next week.
All right, we out.
I delete what we